to give us something to remember the last final of the Millennium by.
This is very different, isn't it? It's a bit crisscrossy, and I suppose from the halfway line now we get a pretty good view, don't we?
But all of a sudden, well, the team bus is humming at the moment. Alex Ferguson is just sorting things out, and United are set to leave in about 20-25 minutes' time.
Somewhere in North London are Newcastle United, who have been trying to treat this just like any other weekend.
Terry, I think we can just go over and see the Man United Hotel here. We've got pictures of the players doing skulls.
This is their really big game today. Big game, and they're very relaxed.
And it'll take them something like 40-45 minutes to get to Wembley. The final step. They've been in Berkshire for the last 2 days. They go back tonight to a London hotel. They go out to Barcelona on Monday via Concorde. And this is Newcastle United, their HQ.
Yeah.
Just about to go through those famous old gates, and old they are as well. That's Manchester United.
The substitution has been very good as well, Rod.
See, they've won everything. They've even won the race to Wembley. And here they are.
Richard, he must be pinching himself.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What a job that is for him, eh?
He's contributed, like the rest of the backroom staff. Peter Schmeichel, who plays his last game for United in this country today.
Always.
Hey, Frank, and these two are talking rubbish.
I know they are. Been telling them all week.
Paul Scholes, does he start today? Ryan Giggs.
That'll be the one.
Does he start today? What about Andy Cole? I mean, any other team, any other game, these boys are in, aren't they, from the start, but maybe not here today.
David Beckham will play.
Beckham play? Where's Peter Schmeichel? Rod just made a statement. The best goalkeeper that's ever played the game. Full stop. That is quite a statement, Rod. Newcastle United, as you can see, are about to enter Wembley Stadium.
What a great day, though, isn't it?
Isn't it, Jess?
Isn't it a brilliant day?
Incredible wealth of talent that Alex has got to pick from.
Come on, you Toonami, where are you? He'd love to win it, wouldn't he?
Oh, Shearer. It means an awful lot to Alan Shearer.
Gary Newbon's got David Beckham with him.
What do you think about today?
It's important, you know. Everyone's sort of saying, yeah, you know, Newcastle's going to win, United's going to win, but it's going to be a great game. You know, Newcastle have done well this season, and you know, we've obviously done well, so it's going to be an exciting game. Wembley, you know, FA Cup finals are always exciting.
I mean, you're a bit of a betting man. You must fancy your chances strongly.
Well, I know when was right. You just got to make sure you're not complacent. But I think that the players are going to look forward to. I think they're relaxed. I think winning the league last week helps them, and they've got the ability. Just hope they can justify it.
Manchester United aiming to complete their third double. The second leg of what would be, as we've called it once or twice today, an improbable treble.
Can the Newcastle back four players hold Manchester United? If they can, they've got a chance.
The 1999 FA Cup final between Newcastle United and, of course, Manchester United. Will it be a double? Could it be a treble? Or is the FA Cup going back to the northeast?
The championship already secure. The European Cup final 4 days ahead. The middle leg of a possible treble, an FA Cup final against the club beaten at Wembley the year before. 22 years ago, that team was Manchester United, who under Tommy Docherty beat Liverpool on the day. Today, it's Newcastle United, who haven't won a major trophy for 30 years. But there is one marked difference. Liverpool then had never achieved the League and Cup double. Today, Alex Ferguson's side are tilting at that particular landmark for the third time in just 6 seasons.
Newcastle United to kick off. Again, against the champions as they were a year ago.
Players who are, you know, steeped in international caps, they want to touch. This is the tackle from Spade. Keane just taking time, wandering about. You see the left ankle just buckle under him, twisted it. There isn't a doubt in my mind of that.
It looks as though he might have to go off, Mark.
I think he's got a real problem, John, most definitely. He's never even been able to break into a jog since the speed tackle. And for him to go down now and to receive treatment, he's obviously got a problem. I don't think he's going to see this game out.
This is going to be some reshuffle, because Roy Keane's cup final lasted less than 3 minutes. Suspended, of course, from the European game on Wednesday. What a disappointment. It's his 5th FA Cup final. but he's having to walk off. It's already over. Giggs has gone across to receive instructions from the manager. Sheringham comes on, but clearly Alec Ferguson, without Nicky Butt on the bench, has got a tricky one here to sort out.
Well, it's very tough to take for a very tough character.
So the team chasing the double, indeed the treble, lose their captain almost as soon as the game started. Here's Scholes. This is David May. Cole shook off two opponents.
Sheringham, instant control. Steps away from Lee. Sets up Paul Scholes. Slip back to Sheringham. 1-0. He's only just arrived at the FA Cup final.
It's Teddy Sheringham. 10 minutes gone in the cup final. The league champions are in front.
Well, the game's certainly started now for Manchester United.
Instant dividends for the Manchester United substitution.
Two exquisite touches. I thought Scholes was going to hit it, but he just faces a quite beautiful ball here. Perfectly weighted. Sheringham's only concern is hitting it and hitting the target because the ball's so good.
When we were beginning to list the difficulties for them, they produced a superb goal, only Sheringham's fourth of the season.
Great finish, kept it low. Goalkeeper spreads himself very light. Peter Schmeichel has done through the years, but through the legs it goes. And suddenly, what was looking a very awkward day for the Manchester United manager has changed within a second.
Wall of sound now welling up from behind Schmeichel's goal, but Manchester United break. Giggs in full cry. Davies has a cross. Solskjaer, Sheringham, Scholes, it's two!
Paul Scholes. And just as in the first half, Newcastle seemed to have an early territorial advantage, but then it all went wrong. It's Davies with a poor ball, really. Solskjaer won it well. It was set up by none other than Teddy Sheringham, and Scholes whipped that in.
Well, the weight of the pass from Sheringham as well, John, just invited Scholes to come and hit it left foot. He just returned the compliment for the goal in the first half with the Scholes pass into Sheringham, and it's a real sucker punch again for Newcastle, but poor defensive play. Instead of knocking it into the stand, they tried to play their way out of trouble, and it's cost them a second goal.
And the treble moves ever closer into the range of Alex Ferguson's team. Paul Scholes has got their second goal.
8 minutes gone in the second half of the FA Cup final, and the league champions are 2-0 up. And Paul Scholes, who on his last appearance here at Wembley scored a hat-trick for England against Poland, is on the mark again. Giggs is coming up in support inside him. All the celebrations are at the left-hand end. The silence at the right-hand end is broken up by some applause from those loyal Newcastle fans, seeing it through to the end. But Manchester United enforce their superiority once again here as they wind down the clock to their third League and FA Cup double. They used to say it couldn't be done, but Manchester United have completed the Championship and FA Cup double for the third time in just 6 years. Alec Ferguson, once again a trophy winner, his 11th major prize with Manchester United, who now, full of confidence, go to Barcelona to play Bayern Munich and attempt to win the European Cup and achieve the treble, which has never been done before. So for the second year running, Newcastle United walk up the Wembley steps as losers. Haven't won here since 1955, and the long wait for a trophy goes on. Alan Shearer unable to drag out of them anything more than perhaps a token performance. and their loyal fans who've given them such fantastic backing again today have to reflect on the fact that Newcastle are runners-up for the second year running.
We've all done it in our dreams, but it's the real thing for Roy Keane. The sweetest success in English football. The FA Cup is back in Manchester United hands, but they're not finished.
Now they're thinking of another treble. They're thinking of Europe and Wednesday and Barcelona and the Champions final against Bayern Munich. Alex Ferguson's record at Manchester United. Indeed, it's all happened really in the last 9 years since he won here against Crystal Palace. 5 championships, 4 FA Cups, 1 League Cup and a European trophy. And maybe the biggest of all still to come.
Hello and welcome to Watch This If You Love Man U. We're here throughout tonight celebrating this unbelievable season so far. And again, we've got a champagne in the studio and I'm enjoying this job at the moment. My guests tonight know all about winning the FA Cup, Jimmy Greenhoff and Alex Stepney. We're getting quite used to this now, aren't we, fellas?
Yeah, smashing.
I tell you what, Jimmy, what a game.
What a game. I mean, to be honest, at the end of it, I mean, it was comfortable as well for us.
Mm-hmm.
Just the right preparation for Wednesday night. No extra time or anything like that. So, victory behind us. Second part of the treble already done.
Yeah.
Steve, your first FA Cup final experience, that was something, wasn't it?
Absolutely magnificent. The boys were tremendous. From the first whistle to the last, won the game. Could have had 4 or 5 goals, but in the end, a great win.
I think once we scored, I don't think it entirely settled us, but it meant we were going to be very difficult to beat. It was a good start.
I was struggling with my right ankle anyway, and then to be fair, I went over on my left one, and there's no way I could have carried on. I knew, sure, I know you give it a 1 or 2 minutes, but I knew straight away I was struggling, to be honest, as you would have guessed from my next touch.
I think we've made vital mistakes on the moment we had the game in hand, and it cost you against a quality team. And in the end, you must be happy that it was only 2-0.
From a guy who got the second today, he was substituted after 77 minutes. He's been suffering from a virus, but you won't be able to tell today. Let's hear from Paul Scholes.
Good achievement, but it's it's not over yet for this season. Hopefully we can win the 3 now. It's great winning here today. It was great winning the league last week. So hopefully we can do the 3 now.
We're confident enough to think that we, and maybe a little bit arrogant as well, that when we go on the pitch we can win every game.
Fantastic achievement. Some of the lads in there, that's their 3rd double. So to do that in like 5 or 6 years is an unbelievable achievement.
But I'm glad everybody's got through it really. That we're going to need for Wednesday. Roy's got injured, but nevertheless, he'll be right for next season. And it's just, they play great. It's great.
It's sinking in. I mean, 3 doubles, that's some achievement, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. It's marvellous, isn't it? It's marvellous.
Let's now hear from the chairman, Martin Edwards.
Martin, double, fantastic.
I know, unbelievable, isn't it?
And a double winner for Manchester United. They can't take that away from you, can they? Why not? Beautiful.
There we are. That's the latest scenes at Wembley. The team leaving. They're going to a party. We've been told a small party in the centre of London, because of course they've got training tomorrow, because it's Bayern Munich on Wednesday.
Unbelievable scenes. Alex Ferguson as well, of course, becoming the first manager now to win 4 FA Cups. Quite unbelievable. The chairman was in there as well, Martin Edwards to Bobby Charlton. Unbelievable scenes, and they've gone off now to a hotel in the centre of London for a little bit of a party tonight.